Hello everyone and welcome to the Learning Wave channel. My name is Shobit and today I will be solving the March 2020 No Calculator section. I will do this in real time and try my best to explain each answer as I solve it. So let's start the timer and begin. The table above shows some values of x and their corresponding values of y. Which of the following equations shows a possible relationship between x and y? So let's plug in this table in these choices. If x is minus 1 plus 2, y is 1. So that matches the first option. If x is 0, y is 2, that matches. If x is 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 plus 2, 5, yes. So 1 is A. Let's check the second question. In the figure shown, line J is parallel to line K. Just zoom in a bit. Line L is parallel to line M. What is the value of x? Okay, so let's look at this. If line L is parallel to line M, then by alternate interior angles, this angle is a 40 degrees. And as line J is parallel to line K, then x is equal to 40 because they are corresponding angles. So the value of x is 40, so 2 is A. Let's move on to the third question. The function f is defined by f of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. What is the value of f of 4? So let's write f of x is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. F of 4 is equal to 4 square is 16. 5 into 4, 20 plus 6. This is equal to 2. So 3 is B. Spend up to a total of $20 on streamers and balloons. Now streamers cost 1.49 per pack and balloons cost 4.39 per pack, where S is the number of packs of streamers and B is the number of balloons. So which of the following inequalities represents the situation? So let's see. 1.49S plus 4.39B, because if each streamer pack costs 1.49 and there are S packs, so the total cost is 1.49S, and if each balloon pack costs 4.39 and there are B number of packs, the total cost would be 4.39B, can spend up to a total of $20. So a total of $20. It cannot exceed 20. This matches choice B, so fourth is B. Fifth question. Bill is planning to drive 1000 miles to visit his family. If he plans to drive 250 miles per day, which of the following represents the remaining distance D after driving for n days? Okay, so in one day he travels 250 miles. So in n days he'll travel 250 n miles. The total miles is 1000. And so the remaining distance D is the total miles minus the distance he has to travel. This matches the D option, so fifth is D. Now let's look at sixth. Which of the following is equivalent to the given expression? X cube plus x square minus x. So the x and x cancels, so you'd get x cube plus x square, which is C. So 6 is C. The table gives some values of x and the corresponding values of f of x in the polynomial function f. Which of the following could be the graph of f in the xy plane, where y is equal to f of x? Okay. So starting off, let's look at each graph, and as you can see, the scale is 1 centimeter is 2 units. So we'll keep that in mind. Now let's plug in these values. Not plug in, let's check these values. If x is 0, let's see, y should be equal to 2. So X is 0, y is 2, that's correct. Y is 2, that's correct. Y is 0, so we can cut this off. Y is 2, that's correct. Okay. Now let's check. For x of minus 2, if the value of y is 6, then this would be the graph, right? So, but if x is minus 2, f of x is minus 2, so that's wrong. Now let's check. If x is minus 2, if x is minus 2, that's also wrong. So if x is minus 2, f of x is minus 2, so that's correct. So the seventh answer is D. Let's move on to the eighth one. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to the given expression where x is not equal to 2? Let's write this. X plus 2 to x plus 2 square. This can get cancelled, so it will be 1 by x plus 2, which is B, so 8 is B. Which of the following is an equation of the line in the xy plane that contains the point 1, 3, 5, 15? So let's write these points down. 5, 15, 1, 3. So let's find the slope first. M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is equal to 15 minus 3 by 5 minus 1, equal to 12 by 4. It's a little laggy. 12 by 4 is equal to 3. Now that's the slope. 1, 3 is a point. So to find the equation of the line, you can use the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus 3 is equal to 3 into x minus 1. Y minus 3 is equal to 3x minus 3. This can get cancelled. So y is equal to 3x. Now let's check which option is equal to y is equal to 3x. A. So 9 is A. This is the 10th question. In the given equation, b is a constant. If it has infinitely many solutions, what is the value of b? So let's take this to the side. So we'd get 4x plus b is equal to 4x plus 16. Since it has infinitely many solutions, this is equal to this and this is equal to this. Therefore, b is equal to 16. Let's take that. Then 11th, what is the area in square units of the figure shown? Since these both are 90, these two are parallel. Therefore, we can conclude that this is a trapezium. So the area of a trapezium is half h a plus b, where a and b are the parallel sides. So let's put these values in. Do half into 4, which is the height, 7 plus 4, which is the parallel sides. Will 2 into 11, which is equal to 22, which is B. So 11 is B. 12th question. What is the y-intercept of the graph of phi is equal to 4 raised to x in the xy plane? Okay. So the y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So let's plug this in over here. Y is equal to 4 raised to x. When x is 0, y is equal to 4 raised to 0. And we know that anything raised to 0 is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1. So the coordinates would be 0, 1, which would be C. So 12 is C. What is the sum of solutions of the given equations? Okay, let's write this equation again. X square minus 14x plus 40 is equal to 2x plus 1. Let's take this side and this side. We'd get x square minus 16x plus 39 is equal to 0. And the sum of solutions would be alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, which is a formula. So we'd get minus of minus 16 by 1 equal to 16. So 13 is D. So the 14th question. When the speed of an object approaches the speed of light, its length changes. Its length is s, moving at speed v. Its length is l. Okay, the formula above expresses l in terms of s, v, and c, which is seen. Which of the following gives the speed of the object? The speed of the object is v. In terms of the other quantities, okay. So let's write this equation down. L is equal to s 1 minus v square by c square. Let's take s down over here. L by s is equal to 1 minus v square by c square. So to get rid of the root, let's square both sides. L square by s square is equal to 1 minus v square by c square. Okay. So I'll take this side, and this side, and accordingly change the signs. So v square by c square is equal to 1 minus l square by s square. I'll take c square up. So v square is equal to c square into 1 minus l square by s square. Take root on both sides. So v is equal to c into root of 1 minus l square by s square. Now let's see which choice matches this. C into root of 1 minus l square by s square. So 14 is A. Now let's look at the 15th question. The half-life is about 150 years. Which of the following exponential function best models the amount A of t after 200 grams of the substance is applied to the environment? The half-life is the length of time needed for an amount of the substance to decrease to 1/2 of that amount. Okay. So since it starts off with 200 grams, we can cut out these two options because it has 150 over here. So that'll be wrong. Now let's see. So after 150 years, it should decrease to 1/2 of its amount. So if we put it over here, after 150 years, it'd be 200 into 1 by 2 raised to 150 into 150. So that'll just be wrong. So we can cut this out. So we get 15 as D. And let's check. After 150 years, we'd get 200 to 1 by 2 raised to 150 by 150 is equal to 200 into 1 by 2 raised to 1 is equal to 100. That is, it decreases to 1/2 of its amount after 150 years. So we can say that 15th is D. Okay, so now let's move on to the gradient questions. The graph of y is equal to mx plus b, where m and b are constants, is shown in the xy plane. What is the value of m? So to get this, we know that from here, in this equation, m is the slope. So let's find the slope. Let's take 2 points. Over here, x is 0, y is 4. Over here, x is minus 2, y is 0. Let's write this down over here. 0, 4, minus 2 and 0. M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is equal to 4 minus 0 upon 0 minus of minus 2 is equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So that's the value of m. Let's look at the 17th question. X plus y is equal to 5 and 2x is equal to 5. If x comma y is the solution to the given system of equations, what is the value of y? Okay, so let's label these equations 1 and 2. So from 2x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5 by 2, or x is equal to 2.5. Now let's put x in equation 1. We'll get 2.5 plus y is equal to 5, so y is equal to 2.5, which is our answer. And we can check this by putting x and y in equation 1. You'll get 2.5 plus 2.5, which is equal to 5, so that's correct. Let's look at the 18th question now. What positive value of x satisfies the equation above? Okay, so for this to be equal to 0, one of these terms should multiply to 0. So we can get x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0. Taking this over here, x is equal to minus 1. Taking this over here, x is equal to 3. But it's given over here that positive value of x. Therefore, we can cut this answer out and we'd get x as 3. What value of x satisfies the equation above? 3x minus 0.6 is equal to 1.8. Let's take this side and change the sign. So we'd get 3x is equal to 2.4. X is equal to 0.8, or 4 by 5. Now we can check this by putting the value of x in this equation. 3 into 0.8 minus 0.6 would be 2.4 minus 0.6 equal to 1.8, which matches this, so this answer is correct. You can plug in either of them, that's fine. And in 20th, a square is inscribed in a circle with radius of 6 root 2 inches. What is the perimeter of the square in inches? Okay, so a square is inscribed in a circle. So let's draw the circle. Okay. It's not a perfect circle, but it'll work. And let's inscribe the square. With radius 6 root 2. Therefore, this would be 6 root 2. So to find the perimeter is 4 into the side A. So even this would be 6 root 2. And since it's a square, its sides are equal. So this would be A, and the angle is 90. So let's label this ABC. In triangle ABC, we can then do Pythagoras Theorem. So let's do it. A square plus A square is equal to, adding this, we'd get 12 root 2 whole square. So 2A square is equal to 12 square is 144 and root 2 square is 2. So we'd get 288. So cutting this, we get 144. So A square is equal to 144, so A is equal to 12. And they have asked for the perimeter of the square. So as given over here, perimeter is 4 into 12, which is equal to 48. So let's check the time. We have about 6 minutes left. Okay, so I think we can quickly check all the answers once. Which of the following shows a possible relationship between x and y? Minus 1 plus 2, 1, 0 plus 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, fine. So that's correct. J is parallel to K, L is parallel to M, the value of x. Okay, so ordinary interior angles, that's 40, and that's corresponding angle, so x is 40. Substituting 4 over here, 4 square is 16. Minus 20 plus 6, that's minus 4 plus 6, which is 2. 3 is B. 1.49 into S plus 4.39 into B, up to a total of 20. So it can go till 20. So fourth is B. 250 miles per day for n days, and the total is 1000. So 1000 minus 250 into n. 5 is D. X cube plus x square minus x would give you x cube plus x square. So 6 is C. Now let's check another value. If x is 0, y is 2. If x is 1, y is 7. So if x is 1, it will be around half. 2, 4, 6. Okay. So this will be 1 and 2, 4, 6. That's 6. That would be around 7. So that's correct. And also, if x is minus 2, y is minus 2. If x is minus 2, that will be minus 2. So this would also be minus 2. Yeah. So 7 is D. This x plus 2 will cut out. So you got 1 upon x plus 2. 8 is B. And 5 comma 15, 1 comma 3 would be 12 by 4, 3. So y minus 3 is equal to 3 into x minus 1. So y is equal to 3x. 9 is A. 4x plus B equal to 4x plus 16. So B is equal to 16. Half into 4 into 11 would be 22. 11 is also B. Y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So y is equal to 4 raised to 0. Y is equal to 1. 0 comma 1. 12 is C. Now x square minus 16x plus 39. The sum of solutions, which is minus b by a, which would be minus of minus 16. 16. 13 is D. Let's check. Take L down square. L square by square. So 1. Okay, so 14 is A, and in 15 starts off at 200. It's 200 over here. In 150 years, we won. We're getting 100. So 15 is D. 16th 0 comma 4 minus 2 comma 0 will be 4 upon 2, which is 2. If x is equal to 2.5 plus y is 5, so y is equal to 2.5. X is equal to 3 and minus 1. Can't be minus 1 because it's positive, so x is 3. If x is 0.8, 2.4 minus 0, you'll get 2.4 over here. Minus 0.6 is 1.8, so that's also correct. And the 20th one, if the radius is 6 root 2, the diameter would be 12 root 2. Applying Pythagoras Theorem, you get 2a square is equal to 12 root 2 whole square. A square is 144, a is 12, and the perimeter would be 48. Okay, I think we have checked it as well. Yes, we can stop the timer now, and let's just check our answers. Okay. It's given. The no calculator answers. 1 is A, 2 is A, 3 is B, 4 is B. 1 is A, that's correct. 2 is A, 3 is B, and 4 is B. Okay. 5 is D, 6 is C, 5 is D, 6 is also C. Okay, that's all correct till now. 7D, 8B, and 9A. So 7 is D, 8 is B, and 9 is A. 10D, 11B, and 12C. 10 is D, that's correct. 11 is B, and 12 should be C. Okay, that's also correct. 13D, 14A, 15D. Okay, 13 is D, 14 is A, and 15 is D. So those 15 are correct. Now let's look at the grid end questions. So 16 is 2 and 17 is 2.5. Okay. 16 is 2, 17 is 2.5, 18 is 3, and 19 is 0.8. 18 is 3. Okay, let's take this first. 18 is 2.5. 18 is 0.8 or 4.5. 4 by 5, both are given. And 20 is 48. 20 is 48. Okay, so we got all 20 and 20 correct in this section. And that is all for today. Please like and subscribe and look out for more Learning Wave content. Thank you.